to the southern terminus. This is the beginning of my through hike of the Arizona Trail. The United States is that way, and Mexico is, of course, this way. And I suppose there's nothing left to do except get started. Let's go. Okay, I'm 5.5 miles in to day one. I am not yet to Miller Peak. I think I have another about 1.5 miles until I hit the high point. But if you add the 2-mile approach to get to the border, that's 7.5 miles so far today. I have kind of a big goal. I'd like to make it to mile 16. Mile 16 puts me at camp on the other side of Miller Peak and down below, or right around 5,000 feet. I feel like that's just a safe bet to make. So that's what I'm gonna do, but you can see the snow here, and that is slow going in order to make sure I have sure footing and don't fall down this mountain. But I'm having a great time. My friend Kevin was awesome. He hiked the first 4 miles with me, so that was, no, he hiked 6 miles with me. He hiked the approach and then 4 more miles to get to the boundary of the Coronado National Forest, where I immediately hit the snow. So good job, Kevin, on avoiding that. But he also carried 2 liters of water for me, which is pretty huge. Definitely made my pack a little lighter, and I can't thank you enough, Kevin. One thing I'm really excited about is I met one hiker who's ahead of me, who I think plans to make it to around Flagstaff. I think he said he has about a month to hike. And then I met 4 other through hikers who are all trying to get to the northern terminus just like me, and they're a little behind me. So hopefully we'll meet up with them again. They all seemed really nice. Got some of their names, and one lady was actually with 2 other people in her group. That was really cool. I don't think they're all going to the northern terminus, but it's really cool to have support. I know I appreciated it with Kevin. But now I think my break is over and it's time for the final assault on Miller Peak. 1.5 miles to get to the summit. I will see you there. Hi, it's almost 8 p.m. I hiked today from, I think, 8:30 until 7:30. It was my first day, of course, on the Arizona Trail, and it was nuts. This is probably a good opportunity to talk about expectations, especially with me trying to share my experiences with you. Today I'm sharing the experience of hiking all day, racing the sun to get off an endless mountain. Miller Mountain goes on forever, and for some reason it is super horny about being above 8,000 feet. 8,500 is even better. The first peak you come to going northbound is Miller Peak. In fact, you don't even go all the way to the peak. The trail wraps around it a little bit, goes to about 9,000 feet, a little over. This is where my planning was slightly less desirable, in that I didn't really look to see what happened after that. I just knew that about 16 miles down the trail from the start, we were back under 6,000 feet, and we would probably be out of the snow. And that was my goal for the entire day. What I didn't anticipate is the north faces of Miller Mountain and the deep snow. I was warned about there being snow by other hikers and locals, which, by the way, thank you very much. And I knew it wouldn't be easy. I was going into it feeling like today would be really hard, but if I power through, then I stand the chance of not seeing snow again for maybe 120 miles. And that's exactly what I did, but what it means is I ended up hiking into the night. It also means that I did not stop to take video of my experiences or tell you how I was feeling, and there are two big reasons for that. One was I was racing the clock to finish my hike below snow, find a campsite, and be able to settle down. And the other one was that the trail was genuinely treacherous and difficult. It was technical. I did a lot of post-holing. I did a lot of slipping and sliding in snow, falling. Basically, you name it, in snow I did it. In fact, there was about a 3-mile stretch when I finally got to the downhill on the backside of Miller, where I did some combination of skating down the snow and trail running, which is, if you ask me, kind of remarkable considering my pack weighs in with food and water at 39 pounds fully loaded. Yikes. Well, I'm here now. I have made dinner. In fact, I have made my favorite dehydrated meal. It is biscuits and gravy from Peak Refuel. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna see what happens tomorrow. Thanks for sharing the journey with me, and we will see you tomorrow.